nećemo spominjati.
Hello.
Hello. It seems that we are already live.
Yes, we are. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to our new live. And we are streaming right now live from New York, from Big Apple. And my colleagues, my dear colleagues, are there. Milan, Darko, and last but not least, our dear colleague Tara is there in New York for NRF big show, and they will attend there as exhibitors. How is your day today? How was your flight to New York City?
First, hello to everyone. Who will start? You and me?
You have.
Oh, you freeze a little. We have a little bit of internet connection there because of situation right now, but I hope that we will reconnect any minute.
I can start. Okay, I will start.
We lost you for a minute, but I can hear you now.
Live from the hope we will run the live show anyhow. So it's our pleasure to be here.
We are losing you.
The
internet.
Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Yes, we can see you, but we can't hear you. The internet connection is very, very bad. Maybe we can try again.
Can you see us now?
Yes, but
here
you.
Yeah.
I hope they will go. They will go back, but maybe we need to do something to establish internet connection there.
Yes.
Milan's phone.
Maybe.
Password. Just a second. We will try to.
Yes, maybe. Maybe I can tell you something about NRF till they make adjustments to internet and make this possible. NRF Retail Big Show will take place in Javits Center in New York from 12 to 14 of January. And the Retail Big Show brings together more than 6.2 hundreds of brands from around the globe to New York for 3 days of learning, collaborating, and discovery in retail industry, particularly. Did we have you back? They are frozen. They are frozen. Maybe they'll.
Okay.
Will. Okay.
Let's hope.
We can hear you. We can hear you now.
We are back. Yes. This is the magician guy.
Thank you very much for fixing this, Milan. No.
That's good.
We're like this. We need to do it like this now because of new generations and everything. They don't know what this means. We need to do
it. This is a new sign? Really?
Yeah, this is a new sign for heart. Yeah. Okay. Maybe you can. Oh, you're freezed again. I was hoping that we fixed that. Okay. They had flight yesterday to New York, and they landed. Milan and Tara was going together to New York, and Darko arrived a little later than them. And I talked a little bit with them today about jet lags and so on, but I would prefer for them to tell all of you about experience that they have in New York. But we lost them again. Just give me a second to check. We need to work on internet connections for this type of events. Okay, maybe to go like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we back? I'm now very careful, so I hope we are back now. So
yes, you're
can
back.
You see us?
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully
okay. Let's
this
come
will
back
be
to the
good.
question. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
How
sorry
was
for these problems. Yes.
okay? How was your flight? We can start with that.
Yes. The flight absolutely perfect. So I had no problem at all. And to be honest, and maybe it's a little bit strange, I'm enjoying the long flights because somehow, because I used to fly a lot, as soon as I see the airplane, I'm sleepy. So I go inside the plane and I sleep all the time. So that's why I enjoyed the flight. It was very relaxing. What about you, Tara?
Yeah, me too. I managed to sleep a little bit. I'm not sure about Milan, but I slept maybe even more than I expected, and it kind of went by fast. Both flights were on time, on track. Everything was going great and smoothly. So yeah, that helped as well. And we didn't have any problems with the customs or anything like that. Everything was great. So yeah, it kind of went by faster than I expected because this is my first over the ocean flight, or how can we say that? But it went better than I expected. Yeah.
Milan?
What do you think?
I was traveling with Tara, so
Same.
same.
Except for sleeping.
Except for sleeping, yes.
Nice. Since you traveled with Tara and Darko was like by himself, Darko, how was your? Did you mention that you had like a long travel, longer than the people coming that Milan and Tara that comes from Serbia? Because
No,
you're traveling
I think from
Germany?
the time point of view, no, I think the duration of the flight is quite similar because you have to change the flight and usually you are.
We lost them again. Oh, sorry. We need to try to do something this time again. Because Darko is living in Germany, and Tara and Milan was traveling from Serbia actually, and that's why we are talking about the time. Okay, we lost you for a few minutes.
Sad neću zaboraviti.
Yes.
Dole.
Just a
We can hear you
second
now.
Automatik, sam izbrišao automatično.
Aha. Evo ga.
I
Okay.
love this moment.
This guy repaired it again, so let's hope that now it will work.
Restart master.
For the technical guys among us, so what is happening? The laptop is changing automatically the networks, and it's changing back to the hotel network, and that network is not so good. So we are streaming now over the mobile network, and it's much better. But unfortunately, not that stable. My laptop was not that stable. It was switching the networks. Sorry for that. That's why we don't have any viewers anymore. So the last time it was just like...
No, we have 8 of them. We have 8 of them. That's good.
Okay.
Good enough.
But now it will become very interesting because we will tell you the stories that you never heard before.
Okay, can I proceed with questions, or you want to talk on your own story?
Yeah, I can give you the first story. First story.
Okay,
My
I'm very excited about. Really?
My suitcase was broken, and I didn't see that. So I was running through New York with broken suitcase. Lucky me, I didn't lose anything out of my suitcase. But as I arrived in the hotel, everything was partially looking out of the suitcase. So, okay, so at the end, it was okay. So I saved everything which I had in my suitcase.
You need to add to checklist, buy a new suitcase in New York.
And you know what is funny? This bag, I bought it, I think last year in Las Vegas. So actually this bag just came back home, and but maybe this was the problem. I don't know.
Nice story for the beginning, but I hope that it will stay on that little problem that you have with suitcase. Yes, Tara, you mentioned that this is your first over ocean flight. This is your first time in New York, as I know. And what are your first impressions in the Big Apple?
Yes, just as you said, Sonia, this is my first time in America altogether, and in New York especially, right? So it's really, I have expected a lot, but it's even better than that. It's like something you cannot explain it like through words or images or something like that. You need to experience it, because New York is really something extraordinary. It's like you went on a movie set or something like that from the moment when you came to the city, especially Manhattan. So we're really lucky to be here, and me especially. Since this is my first time, and everything went smoothly for our side. I'm sorry for the Darko story about the suitcase, but I believe that would be the last one of that kind. We'll have, I believe, many interesting stories further on, but not of that sort, of something more, let's say, smoother and more positive. We also had some experiences in the hotel, but yeah, we'll talk about it. I had some interesting talk with a person in the elevator, but yeah, we'll talk about that later. When we talk about the start of the trip itself and my first time in New York, I can say that it's amazing. We went for a short walk yesterday and everything was great. Yeah.
Nice. And Milan and Darko, it's not your first time here. We know that. Can you
No,
tell?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, because she's talking so great about New York City. So I added the banner over there, but it's not.
Yeah, this is my expectation that New York City will continue to sponsor my trips.
We can talk about business, so no problem.
After the show, we'll call you after the show. And Darko and Milan,
right now, or in general with New York, or
in general, because you're like domestic there, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, I've been several times, so it's nothing new, but it's always good to be here, and I really like New York. I could not say that it's the best time of the year to visit New York, because it's kind of cold and windy sometimes, but still it's a great city. It has a lot to offer. It's different from anything else in the world. So yes, so far it's all right. To be honest, we arrived late yesterday, so we had just time for a little walk, and just this morning we had a breakfast. We had some business stuff to do to prepare for the NRF. You are familiar with all the elements that we have to go there, register, set up the booth and everything else, and then after that, I guess we will have some more time to check some of the sites in the city.
Nice. And Darko?
I don't know where to start, because I love being in New York and I love visiting it. And I don't know, many times already in New York, and it's always, I like to say, crazy to visit it, but in positive manner. So, and maybe just to give you again a small story, I had a small discussion and talk with one of our users just a couple of minutes before. And the lady told me that she loves New York as well, and she was here, but she was also very surprised about the New York and about one very interesting fact. Everybody has a cup of coffee in the hand. And it's really like that. If you go outside to the street and you count the people that are carrying the cup of coffee in the hand, it will be 90% of the people, because they don't have a time to sit somewhere and to drink. They grab the cup of coffee and they run with it to work or wherever. And that's why there is an impression that everybody's running with a cup of coffee. And it's really like that. So this city is very, very special. And to be honest, I enjoy being here again.
So it's not like in Serbia that you have like cafes full of people drinking coffee. No, it's not that type of hangout.
No, everything is much faster. So people are moving fast. They don't have a time. At least you have the impression as a visitor that people don't have time, that they are in rush. They want to finish the things that they are doing, and they are in their minds. So that's why it's maybe not the city for everyone, because it's so fast and so energetic. But if you are part of that flow, then it can be really interesting and really, really good for everyone.
Yeah, I assume that this is because it's a big city, it's a huge city. That's because of that.
For sure.
But I need to go back to something. Tara mentioned that something happens in the elevator, but I wanted to ask you how did you settle in? Did everything go smoothly? And I wanted to ask you about that elevator.
About the story, yeah. So everything went really well with the hotel. They are super pleasant and organized. We checked in smoothly. We had everything that we needed. The hotel is really great, and it's on the excellent location. We are nearby different types of parts of the city, attractions, but basically in the center of New York. Also, we are close to the exhibition center, so to the Javits Center as well. We can most of the things we can go on foot, but also the metro station is really close. So I can say that we couldn't have a better location. Everything went great when we came here, so I believe that it will stay that way. We settled in pretty fast, and yeah, we're really satisfied. I can say that on my part. So maybe they have different opinions, but yeah.
Okay, Darko, Milane is
no different
your opinion
opinions. So
same?
it's
Okay,
absolutely perfect
Nice.
location, and I think it's great to reach whatever you want, either to enjoy or from the business point of view. So it's absolutely okay. Yes.
nice. And what happened in the elevator, Tara?
Oh yes, I need to tell the story. Yes, so last night when I wanted to go back to the room, I kind of stopped the elevator for the person to come in. There was maybe a middle-aged guy with his suitcase. He wanted to go in the elevator, but it almost stuck. His leg was almost stuck in the elevator, and I stopped it so he can come in. We started talking and chatting and everything, and he was like, "Where are you from? Why are you in New York?" And we started talking about it. I mentioned the NRF's retail show that we're going to. He was like amazed. He went there a few years ago. Great. Why are you there? And I told them about our a booth and that we're exhibitors and what we do. And I asked him where is he from and why is he in New York, and he said that he was nearby Serbia, so we can say nearby. He's from Slovakia. And when we continue talking, and I asked him why is he here, is this hotel, did he come here for the first time into this hotel? He said, "I'm the owner of the hotel and want to welcome you here." Yeah, so it was quite funny because we talked for like 5 minutes, and I didn't know that he was the owner, and he was like laughing and have a great time. And I hope that NRF meets your expectations, because he said I was here for the first time. But it was funny because he was so chill, so welcoming, and at the end he said, "Oh, I'm the owner, so I'm here for 20 years." So yeah, that was a fun encounter.
Nice.
Yeah, this is the magic of New York. This is the magic of the New York, because you can meet so many different people and doing different things, and all of them are very interesting. And I'm interested in those stories of those people. So it's very nice to be here. Yes.
Yeah. Nice story. And I can notice that you're looking great, I must say. And I would like to ask you, how are you feeling after the trip? Do you have any signs of jet lag? Because it's like a cross-ocean flight, like 6 hours of difference in time.
Tara, this is a question for you.
This is mostly a question for
Yes.
me, because yeah, it happened the first time. So I have a bit of a jet lag. I expected it would be worse. We can say I slept really well, but also I talked to Darko and Milan, and they told me, just wait, maybe you'll have jet lag on the second day. So I will expect it. But I also got a great advice from them, not to be in the room and lie down when I feel tired, but to be on the move and always doing something. And if I can go outside and go and finish what we need to do for the preparations, and maybe do, I don't know, some walks and go to attractions, that would be best, because at some certain parts of the day I would be more sleepy than I expect. So yeah, I'm still to see how it's going to happen, but last night was really a good night's sleep.
Nice. This is some specific strategies for managing energy with the time difference from Milan and Darko, I suppose. Sure, like experienced guy. Okay, what is the weather?
Milan,
sorry.
Sorry,
Milan. Sorry, Milan.
No, it's fine. I didn't know if we are continuing or we are all sharing our experience. I had a military training when I was younger, so this jet lag can do nothing to this.
Yes.
They're speaking that they want to bring back the military training in Serbia. I'm really concerned about those generations that need to go to military training,
actually,
I must say.
Actually, the truth is totally different. So he and me, we are dead after 2 days or something like that. We cannot move even, because we are really, struggling with jet lag. So I at least, but he is also struggling. The older you get, the more you struggle. So for sure.
But you don't look like that, I must say. Maybe tomorrow you will be like.
It's the first day. Yeah. So usually I at least have problems second day and third day. So let's see.
Luckily, we came here 2 days before. Sorry. What did you say, Sonia?
I didn't heard you.
I said, luckily we came here strategically 2 or 3 days before to to the time zone and everything before the show. So yeah,
And
helps.
Milan, yeah. And Milan mentioned you mentioned that the weather is not so nice there. What is like? It's colder than in Serbia, or
it's around 0 degrees, so minus 1, 2, 3, or above 0, 1, 2, 3 degrees, but it's not so windy, but it's it's cold, and you cannot spend like hours outside, but you can spend some time walking. So I'm saying New York is definitely better in spring or some other months where it's a better weather.
So Sonia, I need to stop the live show because we have in 10 minutes a meeting for the preparation. So it's a very important one. We lost so many valuable minutes in the beginning to connect. I'm very sorry for that. So maybe just a couple of last words and then we really have to go.
Okay, I would just ask you, if we are at the end, what's something you would recommend to someone visiting New York for the first time, like Tara did right now?
Good question. So there are so many different things that you have to see. So my favorite is Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, it's my favorite.
Nice.
Your favorite?
Nice.
I don't know. I mean, we are in live, so I'm not sure how to put this together. But I think if you're visiting New York, there is a great opportunity for everyone to go to downtown. There is a charging bull, and interact with the charging bull in order to get financial benefit during the year. So yes,
I suppose you know how you do that. So there is a saying that if you do certain things, you will be very lucky from the financial point of view. So.
It's like a most popular TikTok thing from New York.
yeah, probably, yeah.
Those type of videos. Okay, thank you very much for joining me in this live. We will go live again with you on the last day of NRF on 14th of January at 3:30 p.m. Central European Time. Have a nice day today, and we will hear from each other because of the IKEA delivery and so on. And lots of love, and have a nice day there in New York.
Thank you very much. See you. Bye.
See you. Bye.